Yeah, boy. Your boy Stingray Cool here. Alright, dog, hold up. Let me change it to my webcam. Oh my gosh. Your boy Stingray Cool here back. We're talking about Mr. Number One Nelly. Yeah. Yeah. I ate some of them. I'm about to get the rest later. But yeah, Nelly, my boy, back. The very now he went toe to toe with KRS One. I like both Nelly and KRS One, but you know, Nelly is very underrated, man. He held 2000, I say 2000, all the way to about 2005 down. And I think he didn't really do no music in 2007. I know 2006 he did a song with Jennifer Jackson. I mean, Janet Jackson. So yeah, Nelly's cool, very nice, cool guy. Hey, him and Ali, Murphy Lee, the St. Lunatics held it down. Some of the greatest rappers. Some people a generation after me might only know him for being on Real Husbands of Hollywood in 2012. But Nelly is one of the greats in there, whether people admit it or not. Nelly held it down because he had over and over again with Garth Brooks, if I'm mistaken. Yeah, had to been Garth Brooks. He did good. He gave Nellyville. He even sampled the late great George Jefferson song. Fish don't fry in the kitchen, beans don't burn on the grill. Took a whole lot of shit I am just to get up that grill. Batter up, I'm the first to swing. That. And even the late great Sherman Hemsley, who he sampled that from the Jefferson Show, was in the video. So that was cool to get an OG like that in there. That was in 2000. And also, he sung the hook. He went to my man Rick Ross, the boss, back in 2008. Here I am, saying that you know Country Grammar, Nellyville, Suit and Sweat was good albums. He one of the ones, that was a year after Outkast did Speak About Love Below, a double album. Sweat was like the bad side. Suit was the good side. Suit was like the R&B side, basically, and Sweat was like the raunchy side, if you want to say, say what you want, however you like to pronounce it. But it was cool, So I'm gonna read some of this. So Cornell I.O. Haynes Jr., born November 2nd, 1974. So Nelly, 49 years old, almost 50, is better known by his stage name. Nelly is an American rapper, singer, and actor. He grew up in St. Louis, Missouri. Chingy and all of them. St. Louis. They ain't that far from Kansas City, Missouri, where Tech Nine from. So, they all got that fast paced flow. Well, Nelly ain't really fast paced for to say, except for like the later years of his rap career. Embarked in his music in St. Louis, Missouri, and embarked on his musical career in 1993 as a member of the Midwest hip hop group St. Lunatics. He signed with Universal Records in 1999 as a solo act to release his debut studio album, Country Grammar, in 2000. See, if that was 2000, I would have been like about 10 or 9 years old. In June of the following year is namesake lead single and follow up Ride With Me, one of my favorite songs, featuring City Spud. Both entered, if you want to go take a ride with me, yeah. Had to remember the song, I like that song. A little nostalgia right there. Both entered in the top 10 of the Billboard Hot 100, while the album peaked atop the Billboard 200 and received diamond certification by the Recording Industry Association of America, RIAA. His second album, Nellyville, in 2002, spawned two consecutive Billboard's Hot 100 numbers. One single's Hot in Here and Dilemma featuring Kelly Rowland, along with top 5 single Air Force Ones featuring Murphy Lee and St. Lunatics. So Hot in Here. See, there we go. There we go. I think see, look in the eyes. Yeah. Then Air Force One's like, give me two birds. I need two birds. Big boys keep a stumping in my Air Force Ones. Yeah, now I remember what best times I listened to a couple of them. The same day, they will release in the next album Sweat and Suit in 2004, bundled his compilation album Sweatsuit 2005, promptly continued his success. Sweat debuted at number 2, while Suit debuted at number 1, selling an estimated of 700,000 copies combined units in their first week. His fifth studio album, Brass Knuckles, in 2008, was supported by the singles Party People feature Ferg. I like that song. That's when Nelly really showed he can rap fast. And of course, Fergie showed she can rap fast. And Stepped on My J's featuring Jermaine Dupri and Sierra. And Body on Me featuring Akon and Ashanti. His sixth album, 5.0, 2010, developed further into pop. Its lead single, Just a Dream, received triple platinum certification by the RIAA and was followed by Move That Body featuring T-Pain and Akon, and Gone featuring Kelly Rowland's, his seventh and eighth album, period M, period O, period 2013, and Heartland 2021 was released, met with moderate to lukewarm commercial response and mixed reviews. The latter was released by Columbia Records and marked a full departure from his previous styles in favor of country rap. Has won multiple accolades throughout his career, including the Grammy Awards and 9 Billboard Music Awards. He has been referred to by Peter Shapiro as one of the biggest stars of the new millennium, and in 2014, Nelly was ranked as the fourth best-selling hip-hop artist in American music history, according to the RIAA, with 21 million albums sold in the United States. In December 2009, Billboard ranked Nelly as a number 3 on the top artists of the decade list for the 2000s. Outside of recording, he starred in the 2005 sports film The Longest Yards. Shout out to The Longest Yards, and shout out to the OG one. That was this one. The 2005 one was a remake of. I like the 2005 one best. Well, the original one was good too. Alongside Adam Sandler and Chris Rock, two of my favorite actors/comedians, he launched the clothing line Vocal in 1997, and the line of women's wear apple bottoms in 2003. His record label Imprint Dirty, Derty, instead of the typical way, Dirty, spell it, he spelled it his way. Like, hey, where you at, Dirty? Because this was his signatures. And Dirty Entertainment was launched as a joint venture with Motown, also in the latter years. Arthur has been largely inactive. Life and career. 1974 to 2000. Cornwall Errol Haynes Jr. was born on November 2nd, 1974, in Austin, Texas, the only son of Cornell Haynes and Rhonda Mack. His father served in the Air Force, Air Force One. Now, ironically, his father served in the Air Force. Very cool. For much of his childhood, and when he was 7, his parents divorced. As a teenager, Haynes moved with his mother from St. Louis, Missouri to University City, a St. Louis County suburbs. By in high school, Nelly formed the St. Lunatics with his friends Ali, Murphy Lee, K. John, Slow Down, and his half brother City Spud. The group enjoyed moderate local popularity with their single Gimme What You Got in 1996. Despite being popular in Missouri and surrounding areas, the group struggled to achieve success outside of St. Louis. The rest of the group agreed to let Nelly go solo after a major record deal failed to appear. Later in 1999, Nelly was signed to Universal Music Group A&R Kevin Law. Law told Hit Quarters that Nelly was largely disliked by the label when he first signed. Glad you put that right there. Just remember that. Just reading that part. Shout out track Lives. And Nelly, for y'all one track Lives, want to check that out after this. Kevin Law told headquarters and Nelly was largely disliked by the label when he first signed, with the feedback he received from his colleagues on the rapper's music being extraordinarily negative. Nelly was unusual for being a rapper from the Midwest at the time when hip hop was dominated by the East Coast and West Coast in the South. The label used this to their advantage by branding him as a star of the Midwest, hoping to inspire pride in the people of St. Louis and the surrounding regions. Despite the negative feedback he received from the label, his debut single, Country Grammar Hot S, was a success, peaking at number 7 on both the Billboard Hot 100 and the UK singles charts. Recognizing Nelly's potential, the label began to change their mind. That's cool. They see that's power, not giving up and believing in God. Their mind and allowed the work to begin on his debut album. The label decided to do a solo record with him first, then reunite him with the St. Lunatics. Was that a smart idea? 2000 to 2003. Let me see. What up, Peace Jalen? Appreciate the love from y'all, know Ken folks. Speaking of Jalen, I'm proud of Jalen. Salute to the brothers. They do their job. It ain't always easy being black in this YouTube world, but shout out to all my brothers and sisters who do the doggone thing. But yeah, man, I'm gonna get back on the subject. Well, I'm still on the subject, but shout out to Nelly, man. People don't realize what man Nelly was. If he was born in the early 2000s or the 90s, you know how the impact Nelly had, man. This when real music was real, it wasn't tainted by the mainstream. We still got good music, but yeah, man, just I had to do this video on Nelly, man. Giving a shout out to the brothers. Now I'm gonna get back to this subject of Nelly again. Just had to give one of my icons I grew up with, salute to Nelly. God bless the legends. Oh yeah, speaking of legends, salute to the late great Tupac, who fought for us and really just fought tooth and nail too. And shout out to Tech Nine, one of my icons in this rap music industry, but also in the entrepreneur industry. Might do a video on Tech Nine next, but let's get back to Nelly. And it's like we're going to the 2000 to 2003 breakthrough with Country Grammar and Nellyville. The label released his debut album, Country Grammar, in 2000. The success of his title track as a single, number 7, on the Hot 100 number 1 hot rap albums, led the album debuting at number 3 in the Billboard 200 in the US. Other singles from the albums, including EI, Ride With Me, featuring City Spud, and Batter Up, featuring St. Lunatics. The album the album was certified 9 times platinum in RIAA. People don't realize, like, well, from a back then aspect, before we went to completely digital mainly, we made 9 times platinum. That was a blessing, man. That's when you had to get the physical copies, before download came in. Which download can be a blessing and a curse to hip hop, but I agree with Snoop Dogg. They is kind of BS some rappers out of them digital downloads, but that's for another subject. Shout out to Snoop Dogg for standing up against that. But Nelly performed a special guest at the Super Bowl XSV, which I think that's like Super Bowl, maybe 100. I don't know the Roman numerals. Halftime show. In 2002, Nelly's second album, Nellyville, was released, debuting at number 1 on the Billboard's top 200 music albums. The lead single, Hot in Here, was a number 1 hit. Other singles including Dilemma, which featured Kelly Rose, which that was a sample of not Gladys Knight, but what's my girl name? But basically, like she was in the video, but it wasn't Diana Ross, but it was a sample of I'm trying to think of see Gladys Knight. No, it was Gladys Knight. No, not Gladys Knight. It'll come to me, but basically that was a sample. I didn't know that until like probably like 3 years back. But Kelly Rose sold over 7.6 million records worldwide. Man, that was a blessing. 7.6 million records, man. That's worldwide, not just in America. Work It, featuring Justin Timberlake, Air Force Ones, featuring Murphy Lee, and St. Lunatics, Pimp Juice at number 1. This album was highly successful and was certified 6-time platinums on June 27, 2003. Hot in Here won the Grammy Awards. Patti LaBelle, that's who Dilemma, they sampled one of her songs. And Patti LaBelle was in the video paying homage. In Grammy Awards Best Male Solo Performance in 2003. 2003, Nelly released The Dirty Version, The Reinvitation, one of my favorite albums too, which featured hit singles Is You, featuring soundtrack Walt Disney, The Haunted Mansion, And also shout out to E40 for killing that remix to I think hiding no not hiding here, it was Country Grammar. Cause but Nelly E40 killed that. So shout out to the E40, one of my other entrepreneur rappers I look up to. And Dirty Red version, the Red Texture featured his single issue in the music video for Tip Drill remix became a source of controversy due to the perception of mislogic misguided deception of women. The controversy forced him to cancel an appearance at a Bone Marrow Drive in Spelman College, a historically black college in Atlanta. Similar claims of misogyny also surrounded his single Pimp Juice, RIAA, had certified the album as platinum for the Bad Boys 2 soundtrack. Basically, I don't care what no one say, they should not rap Nelly or Ben perform over that Tip Drill video. I can't really show it, but it was on BT Uncut. Soundtrack album continued. Nelly contributed a single Shake It Tail Feather featuring Diddy and Murphy Lee. Another number one hit, Shake It Tail Feather, won the 2004 Grammy Awards for Best Rap Performance by a Duo and Group. 2004 to 2008, continued success, Sweatsuit, and Brass Knuckles. Nelly performed the Super Bowl halftime show, his second time performing in the Super Bowl halftime show. On September 14, 2004, he released two albums, Sweat and Suit. I remember that. So that was 2004. I would have been 13 years old. No. Yeah, 13. An R&B oriented album debuted at number one on the Billboard's album chart, and Sweat, a rap oriented album, debuted at the number two from Suit, the slow ball over and over. An unlikely duet with country music star Tim McGraw became a crossover hit on 2004 NBC television concert special Tim McGraw Here and Now. McGraw and Nelly performed the song. The feud with another St. Louis-based rapper Chingy came up near the end of the year. Tsunami Aid, a concert up for Hope, a 2004 Indian Ocean earthquake benefit concert special produced by NBC. Featuring Nelly. In the winter of 2005 came Sweatsuit compilation of tracks from Sweat and Suit and three new tracks, Grills. I love Grills, and shout out to my one of my icons again, Dirty South Song, Big Gilt for being there. Man, Big Gilt be speaking that truth to them folks. That's why the powers that be don't really like him like that. Produced by Jermaine Dupri, and shout out to Jermaine Dupri, man. Another hero of mine from the South who really put Crisscross and Jagged Edge, and Jagged Edge from Ohio, the Midwest, and he put the Brat on, and he also blessed a lot of people. So a lot of you who's born after the 90s, Jermaine Dupri is behind a lot of great songs for Lil Bow Wow, and he really helped put Atlanta on top of the map and was the number one hit. At date, both albums have sold over 5 million units in the United States. Brass Knuckles was released on September 16th, 2018. 2008, after several delays. Initial release dates for the album was October 6th and November 13th. The original lead single was What You Say Your Name, a ballet-oriented track produced by Ron Neff, NFU, Filmster, and sampling the piano riffs from All My Life by Casey and JoJo. Nelly later confirmed that What You Say My Name was produced by Polo the Don, shout out to Polo the Don too, which turned out to be his first official single off the album. Stepped on My J's was the next single produced by Jermaine Dupri and featured Dupri Sierra. Next was Body on Me, produced by Akon. Salute to Akon, which featured Akon and Ashanti. Shout out to Beautiful Queen Ashanti. Nelly appeared on Rick Ross' third album, Here I Am. A good album. 2009. The summer of 2009, Nelly made a public announcement in Las Vegas about the yet-to-be-titled album in October 2009. In an interview with SOHH.com, he said to have the album was going to be released sometimes in 2010. In an interview with Semtex TV, he held reporters to be planning to release the album under the name Nelly on April 2010. Nelly's cousin Michael Johnson was murdered in Missouri. Nelly said that he delayed the release of the album because of the tragedy. Guest featured the album T-Pain, Chris Brown, Akon, Plies, T.I., Kelly Rowland, Birdman, DJ Khaled, Avery Storm, and Diddy Dirty Money. Man, people slept on Nelly's hits, man. So that's why I gotta keep these rappers, the real rappers' legacy alive. Because Nelly did sold some albums now. You know, in May 2010, Nelly confirmed, and just the fact this album had so many doggone features, you know what you gotta have good. You gotta be to get Birdman, DJ Khaled, T Pain, Chris Brown, Akon, Plies, and Diddy. You know, contrary, despite what people say about Diddy, he did contribute to rapping, but I ain't gonna take up for what Diddy did. Right is wrong, right, but I'm not gonna crap on what Diddy contributed to rap too. He gave us one of my icons, Biggie. He gave us Shine and Loon and Craig Mack, of course. In May 2010, Nelly confirmed that the title of the album was 5.0. The album was released on November 16, 2010. The album's lead single, Just a Dream, was released on August 17, 2010 through iTunes, along with the promotional single Tip It in the Club. The two songs were released to mainstream and rhyme/crossover radio on August 10th, 2010. Just a Dream made his first chart appearance, debuting on the US Billboard Hot 100 and the number 12 and peaking at number 3 in its fourth week. And the song also debuted at number 3 on the Billboard Digital Songs chart, selling 888,000 downloads in the first week. Just a Dream is Nelly's highest charting song since his 2005 single Grills and debuted at number 7 on the Billboard Rap Songs. The song entered the Canadian Hot 100 in August 2010 and number 32 and debuted in Australia, ARIA charts on the singles chart is at number 3, and New Zealand singles charts at number 29 in Switzerland. Now let me see. Of course, in personal life, Nelly dated singer Ashanti from 2003 to 2013. After meeting her at the 2003 Grammy Awards, the two began dating again in 2023. In December 2023, it was reported the couple was suspecting their first child together and had marriage on the 27th of April 2024. Asante confirmed her pregnancy in the couple's engagement in Essence magazine. Nelly has two children from previous relationships, a son named Cornell Hayes III and a daughter named Chanel. Nelly also has two adopted children from his stepsister, Jacqueline Donahue, who died on March 25th, 2005, after a battle with leukemia. Nelly has been a longtime fan of the St. Louis Cardinals, which that makes sense. He is from the St. Louis of the MLB. He was also a longtime fan of the former St. Louis Rams during their tenure in St. Louis from 1995 to 2015. Following their relocation back to Los Angeles in 2016, he still expressed his support for the team and been attending the appearance at the Super Bowl live in 2022. Because he got other adventures in Nike, Nelly agreed on a one-year deal in 2003 to release a limited edition sneaker called the Air Dirty, which was a retro remake of Charles Barkley's signature sneaker. Nelly later signed a shoe deal with Reebok, and has been ads on Got Milk and the Ford Motor Company. His energy drink Pimp Juice sold 1 million cans during the first 2 months. Dang, that's a blessing. After the introduction in August 2003 and was criticized for the name by black consumer activists. He owns Apple Bottoms, a female clothing line, and Vocal, which caters to men. He was one of the owners of Charlotte Bobcats. I didn't know that. Along with Robert L. Johnson and Michael Jordan. Shout out to Michael Jordan, my hometown hero from North Carolina. Until Jordan became the majority owner in March 2010. Now we're about to go through his albums. Of course, he had a feud with Chingy, which I ain't gonna bring it up because I don't support rap feuds against my brothers. So his studio albums: Country Grammar 2000, Nellyville 2002, Sweat 2004, Suit 2004, Brass Knuckles 2008, 5.0 2010, MO 2013, Heartland 2021. Now we're going by his filmography by year, film, role, and notes. 2001, Snipes Prolific lead role. 2005, Longest Yards, El Meggett supporting role, also sung on the soundtrack. 2014, Reach Me, Eruption supporting role. Now television, he appeared in CSI in New York, 90210, T.I., and Tiny, The Family Hustle. The next fam is At Your Doorstop, Real Husbands of Hollywood, Nellyville, The Platinum Life, Dancing with the Stars, and video games, going by year, title, and role, notes. 2003, NBA Streets Volume 2, himself and playable character. So now, since I said that, now we're about to tell it from my point of view. Since I read his biography, Nelly is really what I would say an icon. Nelly's all right now. To answer that question, I know he about to get married to Ashanti. They're expecting their child together. But man, Nelly, I feel like this is where Nelly got my respect. He was brave to go at KRS-One. I don't know that KRS-One went after him first, but I am number one. He made some pretty cool comebacks. That listen to KRS-One disc, but I can't play it because copyrights. They get strict on copyrights. But just hit the Nelly KRS-One beef. Nelly actually Nelly ain't a battle rapper, but he really, I would say, Nelly, he held his own though, but KRS-One still that master of battle rap too. So it was I'm gonna give the win to KRS-One, but I give Nelly an A+ for heart. Cause Nelly went in. Cause you gotta realize Nelly is not known for battle rapping. Now, was he like that in the underground? I don't really know. But as far as like rapping, he ain't a battle rapper. He's a adaptive rapper because he can do pop, he can do the country, he can he's a jack of all trades. Now he ain't never did gangster rap for to say, but KRS-One, if you know KRS-One, some people might not. He KRS-One's a conscious rapper, but he got that battle rap element too. And I heard the song, I was like, KRS-One won, but Nelly still he good. He put up a fight. But yeah, man. And after just after hearing that number one, that motivated me, and I had to do a video on Nelly again. Cause KRS-One ain't nothing to play with. Just the fact I give him credit for that break. And hey, none of your business. And hey, Jalen, you're the man of pro truth. Shout out to y'all. But yeah, man. I mean, I give credit where credit is due, regardless of popular or not. I give people credit, because I'm assuming like what I can remember about the beef. What I'm assuming about like the beef, I don't like rap beef like that. I like the competition part. You know, KRS-One is like I ain't gonna say Mike Tyson for the say, but he kind of like the Muhammad Ali of rap battles. Cause he know his thing. As I heard KRS-One in the old interview, he studied who's the top rapper. He gonna write the rhymes to challenge you because he's a battle rapper. That's his era. Like I said, and he felt like Nelly was the one to battle at that time. Cause I think he battled LL Cool J before, and he battled. I want to say Kumo. Might have been Kumo D. I'm not. I'm a '90s baby, so I do more research when I talk about the '80s. But I do remember we battled Nelly, and I was like, all right. Like I said, I give the win to KRS-One, but Nelly still he has strong comebacks, especially like if he was taking shots at KRS-One on that number one, and that was the soundtrack to the Training Day. How I put that there with Bone Thugs and Harmony when they was on the soundtrack of Batman and Robin when they challenged Do or Die, Speed, Not Mobsters, Twisting when they at that time they thought they stole their style. For real, appreciate the love. Thank you for the view. But yeah, man, I can't just let our history not be known and said to the younger generation. So I love doing this, but yeah, I like to give Nelly props because it's safe to say he's the soundtrack of the early 2000s in my childhood. So, I had to give him his props. I'm giving Nelly his flowers. And speaking of giving people their flowers, I think my next video is going to be on DJ Jazzy Jeff. If it ain't him, it's going to be someone of the OG level. But yeah, Nelly, he held it down, man. Because, you got to realize how powerful he was. Like, if you don't count the digital download era, selling them copies that he sold. Because he had Ludacris. See, it was Ludacris at that time. It was like the likes of, I guess you could say Chingy. He had the likes of like, I don't know if we say Snoop Dogg at that time in the early 2000s, but it would be Ludacris first and foremost. Peter Pablo had held it down too. But he had that competition like at that time. And just selling many records, I salute him and power to the legend. And y'all have a good night. Oh yeah, let me hit you with the outro. Remember John 13, 3:16, God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten son, this whoever believe him shall not perish but have everlasting life. Keep God first, keep God in your life. Make sure you come back and hit that like button, hit that share button, view this video, subscribe to my channel, and share it. Y'all the best. Y'all made things cool. I didn't make y'all, so I appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart. And be blessed and have more positive energy. I pray positive energy amongst everybody. Peace.